Belachara offers seniors beautiful apartment living. It's a special, secure place to belong, providing choice, freedom and professional care. Each spacious apartment comes with an ensuite, veranda, security and on-call nurses. Entertain your guests in the elegantly appointed shared spaces. Our vibrant activities program will keep your mind and body active. Belachara welcomes new residents. Call us today on 5202 5300 for a personal tour.
Good evening and welcome to News Geelong on this Friday, February 15, 2013. You can take the man out of Geelong, but you cannot take Geelong out of the man. That's a great way of describing Darren Lyons, the man who wears the coats of many colours on behalf of our great city, Geelong. Traffic black spots along the Surf Coast and Princess Highway continue to be a major concern as safety on our highways continue to be addressed. From the world of Geelong and surrounding districts, sport, we update you with all that is happening from the grounds of local cricket to the rinks of local bowls. And weather-wise, we'll update you with the Geelong and Surf Coast area weather forecast expected over the next 6 days. A record number of spectators were provided with a stunning display of cars as they came in their hundreds from all ages, thanks to the Rotary Club of Torquay at the Torquay Motor Show, as Ian Nichols reports.
Around the world, and they're a very popular enthusiastic group of owners in Australia. Well, the interesting thing about, again...
Well, here we are again at the Torquay Motor Show 2013, and of course, as we all know, the rockin' 50s and classic cars go together, and they're having a wonderful time. And we're going to have a look at some of the magnificent vehicles on display today at the Rotary Club's International Motor Show here at Torquay. Chris Williamson is from Belbray. He's a local boy, so hasn't had to come far with this magnificent 48 Plymouth.
Yeah, it wasn't far. Actually, my son drove it down, so he tries to get the keys off me all the time, but yeah, no, it's good.
I don't blame him. It's in absolutely immaculate condition.
Yeah, no, about 18 months to restore it, back to bare metal, every nut and bolt basically off it, back to the chassis, so yeah.
Well, we should get you with Fletch on classic restos on C31.
Oh, he's had a peep at it, but no interviews, but all good.
It could be, well, we're doing it today, a special deluxe model. Hard to believe it's 65 years old.
Yeah, 65, but when I got it, it wasn't too bad at all. There was a little bit of rust in the floor pans, so I thought, well, we might as well do a good job on the old girl and bring her right back, and yeah. 18 months later, here she is.
Well, Peter Hearsum is actually from Belmont in Geelong. The most unusual display here today, Peter. Could you explain it? Tell us what it's all about.
Well, my collection is all about 1960 memorabilia from the 1960s. Bring it all back out to the public so they can have a look at it.
Well, it goes hand in hand with your vehicle, of course.
Yeah, it goes with the car, 1960 FB Holland, and I've been collecting stuff for 30 years. Now it's time to bring it out.
Well, it's magic. I just can't believe the stuff you've got there. It's taken you years to collect.
30 years collecting, and I've made the little trailer myself to carry everything around.
Well, I believe you used to live down there on the Surf Coast in your younger days.
Yes.
A bit of surfing memorabilia there.
Yeah, I used to come down here myself and surf with the FB. Not this one, but one I had when I was 18.
Well,
I used to live at Jan Juck.
Great. Well, I love the two-tone. They were beautiful cars, weren't they?
They were nice cars. My father had a wagon. We used to go everywhere in the wagon, camping at Port Arlington. My brother had a sedan, and then I had a sedan. And now, 40-odd years later, I get another one and restore it.
Well, you've done a mighty job here, and you're attracting a lot of attention because we're seeing things here that you would never see, not even at a motor show.
No, there's a lot of stuff here now. It's all gone. You never see it again now. So I thought, well, I'll bring it out to the public so the public can see it, and they really appreciate it.
Nobody busier than the event director, Rob Harris. We've nailed him down for 60 seconds. How's it all going?
Going very well. Event director, but I'm one small part of a very big team, and we've got a a lot of dedicated workers here today. It's really caught us, well, it hasn't really caught us by surprise, but I think we didn't anticipate quite the numbers we've got. We had the area marked out, and we've had to go further down the Esplanade, and we're guessing at the moment we're probably between 300 and 400 vehicles here. We're running into a problem with armbands. I know we've got 5,000 armbands, so I would say that by the end of the day we're going to have around about 5,000 spectators too, so it's very, very successful. We're very pleased.
You've been blessed with the weather. You've had some bad luck in previous years. It looked a little bit overcast early, but it's turned out really fine.
It's an absolute fantastic day, and it's just a real showpiece down here. Like, you can't get a better place, I think, to run a motor show than here on the foreshore at Torquay, with such a sensational backdrop. Great people, great weather, great little town. Fantastic.
That's all you need. And here we have yellow caviar. Well, it's a Peugeot. I don't know what year we're talking here.
I'm guessing it's pretty old. It's even older than me.
Well, it's a magnificent contributor to your motor show this year. We've heard in the news today that the parent company, Peugeot, is in financial difficulty over there in Europe with the financial crisis, but not a problem here.
No, certainly not a problem here at all. We've got 27 categories of vehicles here, so there's no limit to what you can enter. There is motorbikes, there's commercial vehicles, there's old cars, there's modern cars, and it's just a plethora of motor vehicles.
Marty's from Torquay, and he's got this flat black wagon here. It's extraordinary, to say the least.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It's good when it's on the road.
Well, it's had 5 years in your ownership, I believe.
Yeah, I've had it for about 5 years. It sat in the shed for a year or so, and painted it up, and now it's on the road.
Well, it's a wonderful entrant here today. The flat black was your idea, I guess.
I actually wanted to do a Porsche 73, that frog green, but my mate Paul, who's a panel beater, said maybe it might be better with a satin black, hide all the sins that are underneath the paintwork.
Well, I guess it has a few stories to tell.
It does, it does.
Well, you should be proud of it. Chaos 7 says the registration plate.
Yeah, maybe that was an omen when I got that plate, I don't know.
Well, I'm saying you're having a lot of fun with it, Marty.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, I've always had combis, and yeah, they're good to get around in. All the bikes and boards go on the back, and.
Well, the number plate says it all. We rock. This really brings back some wonderful memories. The Cadillac DeVille. You know, watching Route 66 on Channel 31 as I have been, this is the car I've dreamt of driving from LA to Chicago, Robert.
Yeah, well, that's right. Look, I've done Route 66. Unfortunately, I haven't done it in a car like this, but it would have been a lot of fun.
Well, now, this is a magnificent vehicle. Tell us something about it. How did you acquire it?
It's actually funny. I bought this car 7 years ago on eBay in the United States, sight unseen, and it used to belong to... after I bought the car, I texted the guy to ring me back and give me so I could phone him and speak to him person to person. And he said that it used to belong to his mother, and his father bought it for his mother for a wedding present in 1955, and he cancelled the wedding twice because the car wasn't ready, and she didn't know that. She thought it was getting cold feet. So this car was actually bought for a wedding present in 1955 for this real estate developer. So it's got a pretty interesting history, yeah. Hasn't it ever? And we all know the Caddy, of course, is just the creme de la creme. It's not a pink one, but this colour, can you describe it like an indigo? I call it a bubblegum colour. It looks like bubblegum, you know. It's just got that... it's a real epitome of the 1950s, I think. It is. It says it's all, doesn't it? And it's been fully restored now, and I was very lucky. It had no rust at all in it, and fully restored it, and chassis off resto, and I'm very happy with it. Well, now you've moved to Geelong as well, so you've joined the local car camaraderie down here? Yes, we have. We've even started our own club, SoCo Customs, so south of Corio. So yeah, we've started our own club and met some really great people up here. Well, this is the way to go, all the way from LA to Chicago. A 55 Cadillac DeVille, bubblegum colour. We rock. What more could you want for News Geelong? Thank you, Ian. A great story. This is News Geelong. As we go to a break, watch out for the uploading of our news segments to YouTube. We'll return with more news after this.